Hey everybody, Avenged here, and welcome back to my Bloodborne Let's Play. So, where we last left off, we talked to this little girl who asked us to find her mom. The way to find her is finding a red jeweled brooch, so... What else was I gonna do? Oh yes. I was gonna go get those items that we slashed down after talking to Eileen the Crow. So you just come back down here. One thing I like about the FromSoft games is how everything's interconnected. So, yeah. So you're sort of going to want to be careful. Giant rats in most games are usually easy to take out, but they can be a bit annoying to fight in any FromSoft game. So you just want to, because there's going to be rats. See, there's two there, there's one right there. They're going to be the same thing on this side too. I believe there's one in here. Yep. And I think there is... Oh, there's two here. Oh, I messed up. What the heck are you doing? Okay. Those are going to be useful, actually. So here we have bloodstone shards. What the heck? How'd you get down there? If you can, whenever you drop from a ledge and you are near positive or sure that you'll be able to hit something when you're coming down, be sure to use a jumping attack, or a plunging attack, or whatever it's called. It does pretty massive damage and it staggers enemies, so you can recover pretty quick. Because from the higher fall, the more damage you get, so... It'll give you time to heal or back off from the enemy. It appears these rats already know I'm here, so one right there. And I'm glad this one of them already dropped down. So oh no, never mind. Oh jeez. Oh yeah, there you go. You're dead. A saw spear. Now the saw spear is basically a long-range version of long-range version of my weapon. I personally never use it. I don't think I've ever have used it, actually. Alright, so now we're going to go back up. And I'm going to show you, like I said, I'm not the greatest Soulsborne player, so whenever I can get it, have a cheese work for me, is what I'm going to do. And for some reason, if someone doesn't know what a cheese is, it's a cheap way of getting ahead in a game. Could be a glitch, just could be something like I'm about to do right now. You'll see. So those werewolves, if you want their blood echoes, what am I doing running down here? If you want those blood echoes. Am I actually lost? Where am I? Oh, there we go. Because they can drop a decent amount of blood echoes. And I want to get some of the stuff done before I want to go to the hunter stream. So what you want to do is find one of the werewolves. Preferably that one. And run back down here. I did not mean to use that. So you see, he can't attack you through the door. So if you go to your long range of your weapons, hit him, back up. Oh no, the other one's here. Okay, well. I usually do 2 slashes and then back off. One's down. See, he's 336. It's pretty good early on. Good throw some blood vials around too. And if you're wondering, every time you leave an area and come back, every enemy respawns. So if you want to farm for blood echoes early on, I suppose, you could just keep coming back and killing these guys in this method. Why do I keep pressing triangle? Oh, it's because I've been playing Dark Souls. That's how you switch shields and everything. Alright, so I'm going to want to come over here first. But I'm going to kill these guys and I'm going to go back to the Hunter's Dream. So I can show you exactly what else you can do there. Come on, come after me. Oh no, he used to. Come on, come on, come on. Alright. So now that's done, I'm going to consume one of my madman's knowledge. Just so you can see this. Alright. We're going to go back to our lamppost and return to the Hunter's Dream. Kinda cool, you can just hear all that stuff in the background. Okay. Kinda looking forward to what's coming next. Look, the doll is alive. So what this whole game is the more insight you get, the more stuff that you can visually see. The way insight works in this game, it's a currency as well, but technically insight is a number on how much madness you have, basically. So that's why it's called Madman's Knowledge. The more insight you have, the more enemies, the stronger some enemies' attacks can be, the more like monsters you can see. When you get to 40 insight around an area, there's some really disturbing things you can see that have always been there. It's just that you've never been able to see them because you weren't as knowledgeable as you could have been. First, someone grab this item. That is the Beckoning Bell and the Silencing Blank. The Beckoning Bell, you consume one insight in order to summon another hunter to your world who is ringing another bell that actually I think I can buy. Let me see. If I use my other Madman's Knowledge, and you come over to the Insight store. Small Reckoning Bell, there it is. Or small resonant bell. So when you ring a small resonant bell, you are telling people, hey, I want to come help you with a boss fight or an area you're working with, and with a beckoning bell, you are on the receiving end of a small resonant bell. If you're using a beckoning bell, it takes one Madman's Knowledge, or one insight, in order to activate, but if you use a small resonant bell and help people defeat bosses, I believe you get an insight, or is it just echoes? I cannot remember exactly, but we're going to talk to, first, we're going to consume our Cold Blood Dues, which gives us more blood echoes. More? No, I don't. Okay, so now we're sitting at 13,000.
Hello, good hunter. I am a doll, here in this dream to look after you. Honorable hunter, pursue the echoes of blood, and I will channel them into your strength. You will hunt beasts, and I will be here for you, to embolden your sickly spirit.
Okay, so before I want to activate that, what is this? Oh, the old hunter bell. So before I want to do that, this is your storage. You can see exactly how many blood vials you have in the storage. So, and quicksilver bullets. So there's that. And over here is where you fortify and repair weapons. So as you use your items, your you'll need to repair your weapons as you're going through it. You see there's a durability on the in the middle column there. So you just gotta use some blood echoes to repair them. But you also use echoes and bloodstone shards to fortify your weapon. So I'm gonna do that. And fortify it twice. And let's talk to him.
Aha! You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the hunter's dream. This will be your home for now. I am Gehrman, friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it. This was once a safe haven for hunters. A workshop where hunters used blood to enhance their weapons and flesh. We don't have as many tools as we once did, but you're welcome to use whatever you find. Even the dog, should it please you.
It's a little creepy.
This was once
a safe. That's it. Alright, so now we're going to go to the doll, and she is what you use to level up.
Welcome home. What is it you...
So, channel blood echoes.
Very well. Let me...
So what I want to do is I want to put 2 into strength. I want to get a decent amount of vitality. Let's put 1 into endurance as well. Vitality is what you use to level up your health. Endurance is your stamina bar. Strength is based on the weapons you use. Skill is also based on the weapons you use. Some weapons they use both strength and skill, or sometimes they use skill and blood tinge. There's weapons that use combinations of them, but most weapons usually have a specific stat that you use. So now I have a little bit of health.
Farewell, good.
I'm going to keep these echoes. So now we're going to go to Central Yarnum. I'm excited. Let's see exactly how rusty old Avenged is at this game. Okay. So I'm basically just going to be running by everything for now. Hopefully I'm not hit while I'm running. And save the stamina for this. Okay. So this area. Looks like it can go somewhere pretty cool. And this is the first boss you are likely to encounter in Bloodborne. Oh, and I already got hit. Oh, he's a pretty simple boss to fight. Highly telegraphed attacks. Oh, goodness. Alright. Alright. It's gonna be a bit interesting seeing me talk while I'm fighting a boss, because usually I have to focus. I'm still, I believe when you get, usually when it comes to most bosses, you're gonna see here, once they get to about half health, a second mode activates, essentially. Oh, I hate that. Oh, was done with me getting caught by that. Okay. Oh. What am I doing? Wow, I'm getting hit by everything. This is hilarious. You want to try and get behind him as much as you can while you fight him. You can also roll into the, like, dodge into the enemies as you're fighting them. Because as you dodge, you have invincibility frames. Oh. Yeah, I almost did a stupid there. How am I not hitting him? Oh, goodness. That was his grab attack. He really, really telegraphs that attack, so you're gonna want to, like, not get hit by that. Alright, he's kind of going crazy now. Now he's ready for a visceral attack. If you hit him enough, he'll stagger. He'll be ready. And then he can do attack for a decent amount of damage like that. I believe when he does that, he buffs his damage, so you're going to want to be careful for the next hit he gives you. And there's the Cleric Beast. Yeah! Sword Hunter badge. Now the funny thing about this boss fight is, it's completely optional. I believe this area was supposed to be a shortcut to another area later on in the game, but they took out the shortcut. So basically, you just come here, kill a boss, get that item, and light a lamp. But I believe that is a good way to conclude the episode. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode of Bloodborne, guys.